Hey guys, welcome back. Part 2 of Shadowrun Returns. I had actually a lot of fun creating the character and going through the first, I guess, tutorial level. But anyway, now we arrived in Seattle and we're looking for our old friend, the Dead Man Switch. Here we go. I'm in the back. Okay. The smell of death and decomposition wash over you, only slightly masked by the minty, fake fresh of industrial-grade antiseptic. Interesting. Dresden. Let's talk to him. Hovering over the recently departed is a small dwarf, whistling a tune. His broad grin says, "I love my job. A little more than you'd want or expect from someone in the chop shop trade." As you approach, he looks up with a lopsided grin. There's something kindly in his eyes, though it might just be a stray reflection of chrome and surgical tools. "Sorry, didn't expect any visitors at this hour, and some asshole at corporate took my receptionist. What can I do for you, sir? Are you the Kerner?" "I'm John Dresden, the organ grinders branch manager here. So yeah, that makes me this franchise area's Kerner, too. And you are?" "Kurgle, I'm here about Sam Watts. Kurgle, I represent a man named Sam Watts, and I'm here to look into his murder. No one you've ever heard of. Now tell me about Sam Watts." I'll say, "Kurgle, I represent a man named Sam Watts." He frowns. "Interesting. A dead man makes for a strange client. But what makes you think he's here?" "Sam had a locator chip embedded in his skull. I followed it here." I see. Well, you're right. He is here. Not too many people know about the murder yet, though. The press haven't caught wind of it yet. What with it being all the way out here in the Barrens? So who told you he was dead?" "Sam did. When his heart stopped, 100,000 I can't remember the name of the currency, was wired to a secured account in my name. I find the killer, I get paid. Sam's digital ghost. When his heart stopped, I sent a recorded message asking me to bring his killer to justice. Guess he had a hunch." That's what we're gonna say. The dwarf raises his eyebrows, a smile wiping the suspicion from his face. "A dead man's switch, eh? Fascinating. I was working on him earlier. He's over here." There we go. "He's my second Emerald City Ripper victim. The third one was downtown." "Ripper, huh? I guess the classics never go out of style. Sounds grisly. Emerald City Ripper? Let's ask that." He sighs. "Not my title. That's what the Seattle press insists on calling the killer. All I know is that, like the original Jack, our Ripper knows how to handle a scalpel. But this one's even more twisted. He or she always removes an internal organ from the victim." "What prize did the Ripper take from Sam? Delicious, a trophy hunter. What was it?" "What prize did the Ripper take from Sam?" "Watt's liver was cleanly cut out." "How about the other lucky contestants?" "Whiz? What else?" How about the other lucky contestants?" "The first victim's heart was missing and the third had the spleen removed." "Dresden, get out here, McCluskey." "I'm here about this new Ripper Vic, Sam Watts." Wait, who is this? Towering over the diminutive Kerner is a homicide detective right out of Central Casting. If you ignore the tusk, pointed ears, and Neanderthal brow, you can smell his cheap aftershave from a mile away. "So this new Ripper Vic, Watts, name's familiar. Didn't his mother kill herself a while back?" The Colonel frowns. "So you insisted at the time." He chortles. "Come on, she offed herself. I had it on very good authority. Now let's go, Dresden. Give me something to work with here. This Ripper case is my ticket to a lieutenant's badge. I've already posted everything I know. The killer stuns the target with a combination of drugs and magic, then removes a single internal organ while they're still alive. The perpetrator is most likely right-handed, with a slim hand that knows its way around a scalpel. Has a decent understanding of human and metahuman anatomy, too. So I'm looking for a whacked-out surgeon? Not necessarily. I don't know any surgeons who still use scalpels anymore. These days, it's all done with computer-controlled lasers. Could be anyone from a military field surgeon to an antique medicine aficionado. You're no damn help, dwarf. The Lone Star Detective finally notices you. You note his superhuman powers of observation. Who the hell are you? I'm the nobody who didn't hear nothing. I'm new in town. You're welcome. You the welcoming committee? None of your business, Lumpy. Are you the detective on this case? I was hired by Sam Watts to investigate a murder. The druck you were. You get anywhere near my investigation and it will be you on the slab, elf. He looks back at the dwarf. Dresden, get me more. I'm putting someone in a cell or a box this week and claiming my promotion. Okay. Dresden looks amused. Do you always make friends that easily? I'm great at dinner parties too. I don't do friends. Well, he didn't really seem like my type. I'm great at dinner parties too. He cocks his head to one side. Be straight with me. You really gonna work for the dead man? Sam was there when I needed him. I'm going to return the favor. A job's a job and this one pays better than most. I'm going to bring this killer to justice, at least street justice. No, Sam was there when I needed him. I'm going to return the favor. Fascinating again. Detective McCluskey Detective McCluskey isn't interested in anything Detective McCluskey, but he'd convict his own mother if it meant another 10 nuyen at week in his paycheck. Plus, he's on the take. Dresden pauses, considering. You have honor, after a fashion. I tried to honor the dead in my work, so we have that in common. What can I do to help you? On the take? Who's paying to hold his leash? What was the McCluskey said about Sam's mother? What are organs worth these days who still uses scalpels? I just need to know one more thing. Where was Sam killed? 2 karma gained. Dresden looks up at you intently for a moment before speaking. You know, I might be able to do you one better. Why don't you poke around those body lockers in the back and see if you find anything useful? Okay then, I'll go do that. Do you know where the murder site is or not? Okay, okay then, I'll go do that. Open the morgue drawer. The cold storage drawer is labeled John Doe, but the internal thermostat is set to 21 degrees Celsius. Open the drawer. The cold storage drawer opens to reveal the fully clothed body of a man, arms folded across his chest. In addition to sporting some of the brightest orange hair you've ever seen, the body seems to be in very good condition. Jake Armitage. Whoa, easy there. In one quick move, he jumps down from the drawer and stands before you. For someone who just woke up in a morgue locker, he seems unfazed and pretty well put together. You spot a data jack drilled into his temples, and some shamanic tattoos peeking above his collar. An interesting combination. I told John to wake me up at 6 in the morning. Is it 6 yet? It doesn't feel like 6 yet. Sorry, didn't expect you to be alive. What do I look like, a damn alarm clock? You were just sleeping in a freezer. A freezer for dead people. Sorry, didn't expect you to be so alive. Yeah, Dresden thinks he's pretty funny. You're not the first person he's pulled this one on. He chuckles. Well, so much for a good night's sleep. On the plus side, I noticed you haven't killed me yet, so that's good. If you aren't after me, then what's your story? The latest Ripper victim, did you know him? I'll ask the questions. What the hell are you doing in a morgue drawer? I'm looking into the death of Sam Watts. The coroner seems to think you can help me out. Sam, eh? Glad somebody cares. We used to drink together every now and then, over at the Union. Decent enough guy, always in trouble over something or other though. Jake yells towards the other side of the room. John, is this guy cool? Yeah, he's on the level. Working for Sam, believe it or not. Some sort of dead man switch. I thought you could help him out. Maybe even stop mopping around the shop all day. Thanks for volunteering me, he pauses. Might be sizing you up, but it's hard to tell behind those shades. Alright then. The name's Jack, and you are? Call me Kurgle. I'm still waiting for the ending of your story. Nice to meet you, Jake. I'm Kurgle. And well-mannered, too. Such a rare thing in this city. Well, it sounds like you're taking a dive into the deep end here. John's right. I might be able to help you out. I was with Sam the other night, the night of the murder. Poor guy. He was hanging at the Seamstresses Union that night. Tripped out and rowdy. I'd be laying low there for a few days after a bad run. Mrs. Kubota asked me to throw Sam out, so I did. But out in the alley, some gangers got the jump on me. He winces. Damn. Maybe I need some soy calf after all. John, could you grab me a cup? Get your own damn cup. My hands are dirty anyway. Now what's wrong with this intestine? You hear a loud, squelching sound as Dresden continues his work. Thanks, John. You're a real pal. Anyway, there's a big fat corp bounty on my head. Like I said, my last job didn't exactly go according to plan. Out in the alley, a few Halloweeners got the jump on us. Damn gangers thought they could turn a quick profit off my head. Jake smiles, and you get the impression that didn't work out so well for the gangers. Sam stumbles off during the fight, though, and that's the last I saw of him, until he turned up here, dead on arrival. Reminds me of my last day in this place. You've done this before? Great, so you don't know anything about his death. Do you know anything else? I know they found his body a block away from the Union, just lying there in the broad daylight. That's the Barrens for you. Jake looks down, his expression masked by chrome and crimson glass. Shame, though. Wish I'd be there, if those slagging gangers hadn't come along. Tell you what, you look like you can handle yourself in a fight. I could use some backup to settle the score with those Halloweeners out there. Their leaders got the whole gang searching the Barrens for me. I need to get rid of those assholes. In return, I'll take you to the place Sam was murdered. It's not safe to hit those streets alone at night, trust me. Jake eyes you up and down, and maybe I'll throw in some decent supplies while we're at it. What do you say? It's nice to have someone watching your back out there, assuming you can trust them. I don't work for free. I fight, I get paid. In the end, no tours. I do like a bit of street justice every now and then. Alright, Jake, count me in. So I don't work for free, but he said he would throw in some supplies, but we could still get some money out of him, right? It's nice to have someone... I don't work for free. I fight, I get paid. In the end, no tours. When he says no, not tours... Oh, I see. Guess I'd say the same in your shoes. Fine. There's a crud stick with 1,000 yuan with your name on it. Help me dust those gangers and it's yours. Make it 1,500. Hard bargainer. Alright. 1,500 it is, but you better be worth it. I'm good for the fight if you're good for the money. Great. I've been hiding out here ever since that run-in with those Halloweeners. Whiny bunch of gangers. But this stretch of the Barrens is their turf. Hell, I'm surprised you even made it to the morgue in one piece without packing some heat. He yells over his shoulder. Very funny, Jake. You can sleep in the dumpster tomorrow. So you need a weapon? Give me a pistol, shotgun, SMG, rifle, no guns, melee's my game. So, we can get a rifle. I like to keep my distance. Got a rifle? You don't like library windows, do you? Never mind. Here's a rifle you can borrow. AK-97. So ready for an evening out of town? Just a minute, tell me some more about these gangers first. I'm ready, just watch my bag, don't make me regret this if you're buying. Just a minute, tell me more. Well, they're one of the nastier gangs in town. Their symbol is Flaming Jack-o'-lantern, but you wouldn't like their version of trick-or-treating very much. Around here, they're led by a troll named John Paul. He's got all the Halloweeners in the Barrens looking for me. We take him out, maybe I can breathe a bit easier. Just watch my back, don't make me regret this. I'm ready if you're buying. I'm ready. I'll follow your lead. The Halloweeners aren't looking for you yet. We can leave whenever you're ready. What is this? Item added. Dock wagon basic trauma kit. Basic med kit. What's over here? Okay. There's nothing else here I can mess with. I can't talk to Dresden again. Okay. Head out into the Barrens. Alright, here we go. The Redmond Barrens. Run into Seattle Sprawl and sooner or later you'll find yourself in the Redmond Barrens. It doesn't matter your business, the Barrens doesn't like you. Take 1 part radioactive wasteland, 3 parts dog eat dog slum, add a dash of tourist trap, and you've got a recipe for mean as hell. You leave the sanitized death and formaldehyde of organ grinders behind, entering the anarchy and the desperation of the streets. Jake stops a moment to breathe deeply, filling his lungs with motorcycle exhaust, radioactive dust, cordite, and who knows what else. He exhales with an impression of wry contentment. The stench and grime tell him he's home. My stash is just around the corner, in the alley. Whoa, look at that. Organ grinders. Soy calf. Vlad. So there's nothing down here. So we're supposed to go... Let's see what Vlad wants. What's happening with this? As you approach, the man sizes you up. You can see the age-old fight-or-flight equation running behind those drug-clouded eyes. Beneath the track marks on his arms, you spot a set of tattoos that indicate he is, or at least once was, a shaman. Hey man, are you okay? Yes. No. Yes. No. I saw something. It's going to kill me. Calm down. I'm Kurgle. What's your name? My name is Vlad. Vlad, those are some nice tattoos. Are you a shaman? The word shaman strikes a chord. It seems to shake off some of the mental cobwebs. Yes. Yes, I'm a shaman. I thought so, Vlad. What did you see? See, yes, I saw something. The other night I saw a spirit so dark, so alien that Vlad trails off and shudders. Where did you see the spirit? Just across the street from the Seamstresses Union. It's gone now, Vlad. It's not going to kill you. You're safe. Thank you. I think you're right. I feel better now. More whole. Now, I think I need some sleep. Okay. Whoa. This place is big. Holy smoke, stale and ale, soy calf. Alright, let's move where we should move. Oh, Sarah. Her clothes may be dirty, but this woman is far from downtrodden. Hey, not that it's my business, but I wouldn't go that way. Why? What's going on? Nice to meet you too. Frag off. Why? What's going on? Just some Halloweeners stirring up trouble again. She points to the south. They rode in this morning on those fancy bikes. Set up camp in the old street market. They've been marching up and down the street all day, shaking down anyone that wanders past. Typical. Well, odds are, those are the guys we're after. Anything else I should know about these gangers? Sounds like a friendly bunch. Are you going to be safe out here? You're going to be in for a rude surprise. You might want to clear out before the shooting starts. Sounds like a friendly bunch. Are you going to be safe out here? She laughs. You think I'm dumb enough to get caught out in the open by one of those assholes? Nah. I know these streets like the back of my hand. Worry about your own skin. Anything else I should know about these gangers? Huh, well, their leader is a big old troll named John Paul. Real piece of work, even for a veneer. No, Wiener. Wiener? I don't know. Yep, that's him. Jake checked his pistol. You're going to be in for a rude surprise. You might want to clear out before the shooting starts. She looks you over, then nods. Don't need to worry about me. I know how to lay low. You're a tough bunch, though. Don't say I didn't warn you. Okay. Hidden in a garbage-strewn alley is a high-tech safe with a mag card reader on the front. Open the safe with Jake's mag card. With a smooth hiss, the safe opens to reveal a collection of gear that is perfect match for your skills. You take the gear. Find Jake's stash. Okay. Oh, shit. Hand over the loot, bozos. Dumbass. Okay. Missed. Nice. Ooh, let's go. So welcome to the Barrens. Guess I'll need to find a new spot to hide my gear. Good dead drops are so hard to keep. Same dreck in every city these days, so I should invest in real estate around here? Only by the hour. Hey, you've seen where I have to stay at night. Now that you've got some gear, let's go with those Halloweeners. Let's deal with those Halloweeners. So wait, how do I... Okay. Spend karma. So I have 2 karma. Critical damage percentage visible. Burst fire available. Weapon permitting. Increase the chance for greater than normal damage when using a rifle to attack. Increasing the skill. Increase. Okay. The main component used to calculate change the hat with increasing the skill unlock special abilities. Additional weapon slot. Overwatch. Maximum for trolls. Oh no. Wait, do I want dodge? Okay, that's my... So for now, I think I just need to get... Wait, why can't I do it? Oh, I see. Okay. Alright. Data jack. The first deck made for Shadowrunner. Simple, street ready, and nearly indestructible. I have medkit, trauma, nade, outfit. Okay. Worried man. The man before you appears well-mannered, but nervous. Excuse me, sir. I don't know you, but you look like you can handle yourself in a fight, and we need some help. What's your problem? I only fight when I've been paid to. Calm down. How can I help? I only fight when I'm paid to. Oh, we can pay you. Some thugs are shaking down the market we've set up here. It's been getting worse lately. I don't think we can afford to pay them forever, but no one will stand up to them, and Lone Star isn't about to get involved. Where's this market of yours? How many of them are there, and how much are you paying? If it's on my way, maybe I can help. How many of them are there, and how much are you paying? I think there's only 2 of them now. Right now. I can't talk about the price, but Mrs. James will surely reward you fairly. Well, my current client is pretty patient. Where are they? Not good enough. I've got more important things to do. I'll see what I can do. Where did you say the market was? Where are they? Oh, thank you. Just keep heading north. You'll see it at the end of the street. Oh, here they are. Commerce is like a weed, taking root in the cracks and crevices of the world whenever it can. A small street market has flourished here amidst the crumbling buildings of the Redmond Barrens. Head thug. The thug attempts to use his bulk and hideous breath to intimidate a shopkeeper. The old woman is holding firm, but you can see the thug's patience fading fast, and he looks like he's about to start breaking things. Who the hell are you? Etiquette gang. Hey man, I'm with you, but I saw a pig rig cruiser just a block. Hey punk. Okay. Bet your mom's real proud of you right now. I heard about you. Why don't you piss off? I'd like to pay for this month's protection dues. How much? Oh, I can fight him or I can pay him off. I heard about you. Why don't you piss off? You ain't a Halloweener. Why don't you buzz off? Because I'm sick of gutter punks like you. Business. Dusting you is going to get me paid. Maybe I'll just be on my way. Because I'm sick of gutter punks like you. I knew you were just looking to cause static. Dash ice this guy. No way that missed. Okay. Okay. Nice, he missed. Come on, how is it the same percentage? No way. Okay. He's running away. How much health does he have? Maybe I can punch him. Nice! Speak with the bullied merchant. I cannot thank you enough. I hate to see such bloodshed. But those men would not take no for an answer. We simply want to make our way with the world. The shopkeeper holds out a few nuyen. Please, it's the least we can do. Take it. We got 48. Okay. Well, it's pretty good. So now we should head over here. Yeah, so let's head over here towards the assholes. Halloweener Sentry. Hey, asswipes, take another step forward. We are going to plant you right there. This is Halloweener's property now. This is one of the two that got away. If I hadn't missed my shot, these idiots would have given up and moved on by now. Wait a minute. You're rolling with Jake. Bad idea, chummer. The Halloweeners are collecting that bounty, and killing you? Well, that'll be a nice bonus. Alright, so let's see. I'm kind of in the open. Woohoo! Let's go. Nice. Dead. Oh, you're dead, Jake. Dead. This ends now, asshole. No, she missed again. So I should... Ooh. Whoa, uncle, I was just playing with you. I'll call off the rest of the Halloweeners, Jake. Call it even, yeah? What do you think, Jake? Dirtbags like you don't need second chances. Then lower your weapon and walk away. Do we care if this guy dies? That's the question. Let's ask Jake. What do you think, Jake? He smirks. Hey, I'm already at shoot on sight status with these guys. Killing John Paul means one less wiener to shoot in the back while I'm buying smokes. Hell, they'll be doing the same to you as soon as there's profit in it. You're right, let's finish this. Oh, Drek. Got him. Nice. We did it. So where's the... Okay, so there's the murder scene. Before I go there, I want to explore here real quick. See what's up. It looks really cool. The world is really well done. I like it. Don't hurt me. No, we won't. Don't worry. Don't go to the market. Alright, so I think that's it. William. Who's that? As you approach the scene of Sam's murder, Jake spies the flashing red and blue lights up ahead. Whoa, hold up a minute. Lone Star isn't above collecting on a corp-issued bounty, and the one on my head isn't going away anytime soon, he sighs. Sorry, friend. I think this is where our paths diverge. Thanks again for the help with those Halloweeners. Here's your payment. They don't take me in where I'm going, and you look like you could use the funds. Good luck out there. What, you want a hug or something? Likewise, Jake. Give me a call when you're in the clear. Sure you don't want to stick around? I could use the backup. Sorry, chummer. Not my style. Besides, you seem like you didn't take care of yourself. He takes a step back, then tilts his head back. Hey, one more thing. When you're done checking out your pal's crime scene, pop into the Seamsters Union. It's just down the street. You need gear, information, or just a damn stiff drink. That's the place to be. Best dive this side of Chicago. I used that place as a base of operations for years, back in the day. Make the right friends there, and I'm sure you'll get to the bottom of this Ripper business. Well, nice knowing you. Jake turns and disappears into shadowy depths of the Redmond Barrens.
Right, so we got this murder scene here. William. The bright yellow police tape cuts through the darkness, directing your eyes to the white chalk outline and dark red stain marking the slab of pavement where Sam Watts died. Standing at the entrance to the alley is a Lone Star officer. The cop looks cold, hungry, and irritated at the homeless man who's currently pestering him. I keep telling you, I need to get my stuff from the alley or I'm gonna die in the cold. Officer Kubrick. The officer sighs. And I've been trying to explain to you that this is an official Lone Star investigation and I can't let anyone in here. Hey, I got rights. Look, you sinless garbage, I've got a job to do. Find a new blanket, or I'll find a reason to use my stun baton. Typical. I hate all you pigs. Officer Kubrick, he looks in your direction. Now what? The coroner Dresden sent me over. I'm here to check the site for spectral DNA. Meet my friend Mr. Kredstick. We just need a few minutes to look around. Oh, I can buy him a donut? Donut and some soy calf. Soy calf? Oh, Dan the Donut Man. Can I buy it from him? The smell of fried food, powdered sugar, and slightly burned soy calf is almost enough to overpower the dusty sewage stench of Redmond streets. The troll working the stand is covered in food stains, older than he is. What can I get you, chummer? Did you see the murder in the alley across the way? I'll take a jelly donut and a soy calf. Enjoy. I'll see you around. We'll read through that later. Maybe now we can get in. Wait, William. The streets have not been kind to this man, but they've also hardened him. This man is clearly a survivor, though, one wrestling with the onset of age and arthritis. You, I saw you over there with that rat bastard cop. What do you want? You look cold and hungry. Want the hot soy calf and jelly-filled donut? Know anything about the murder that took place here? He squints at you suspiciously. A copper or working for some corp? Just a freelancer. I need to ask you some questions. Nope, I'm as sinless as you. Mind answering a few questions. Hey, what you think I'm sinless? Har. Just messing with ya. Of course I'm sinless. System ID number. My ass. What kind of question you got? Did you see the murder? Nope, I can't say I'm sorry I missed it. I was hauling crates for Mrs. James up at the market. Can't carry as many as I used to, so it took a while. Got back here in time to see a couple of tourists puking all over my home turf. By then, the jerkface in the uniform had already set up shop in my alley. So it sounds like you live in this alley. Sure, for the last couple of months I've been sleeping there, but I spend my days out doing odd jobs for the street merchants or panhandling tourists over near the Seamstresses Union. What else did you see that night? That's all I needed to know, thanks. Uh, what else did you see that night? Well, earlier in the night I saw a big and ugly troll in green hospital scrub snooping around the block. He brought some donuts and 2 cups of soy caf off a Dan over here. Seemed nervous, and he did everything with his left hand because his right was all screwed up with some cyberware. Can you tell me more about the troll cyberware? Well, it was big, and I think it must have had some hospital attachments because I saw some needles. It was a lot like the one I saw in 44 when I got captured by elves. They did all sorts of experiments on me. Let me tell you, never trust one of them cyber people. That's all I needed to know. Thanks. See you around. Hey there, youngin. Okay. Long night, eh? You look cold, so I picked up a donut and some soy calf for you. Hey, thanks. The officer's face lights up as he takes a sip. He seems pretty trusting for an officer of the law. When my dad was a cop, this was back when cops actually worked for the government. He said folks would buy him coffee all the time, but I ain't seen it until now. So what can I do for you? I'm actually working for the dead man to help find his killer. Can I come into the alley and look around a bit? My pleasure. I'm here from Internal Affairs to review the forensics guys' work, to find anything they might have missed. Sure, dig in. I certainly wouldn't mind those guys getting taken down a peg or two. Man, do they put on airs, if you know what I mean. Oh, you can talk to him again. Amidst the shards of glass from the broken light, you find a small piece of glass which looked like the bottom of a test tube. This looks like the coat and blanket that old man was trying to get back. Examine the area for evidence. Pick up the coat and blanket. Examine the area for evidence. As you shuffle the bundle of clothes to the side, a printed receipt falls out from beneath the folds of the blanket. It's a bar tab receipt from the Seamstresses Union, dated 2 days ago at 3:02 a.m. Right around the coroner's reported time of death, the customer, Sam Watts. The server's name is listed as Coyote. Pick up the coat and blanket. This work light is new. You can see that all of the alley's normal lights have been ruined. Upon closer inspection, it seems that they have all imploded, as if some force shattered them all at the same time. Okay. There are two... I can't see... Oh my god. No, I missed it. It was blood. I think this coat and these blankets belong to you. My stuff. Mighty decent of you. Don't see that kind of thing too often. Okay. So we're... Oh, Seamstresses Union. So we're going inside of here. Sally. Bobby. Hey, chummer, got some tasty morsels for you. Just what every well-dressed Shadowrunner should have in his back pocket. Let me see what you have. Kamikaze and Nitro. 50 and 40. We got plenty of money. Let's buy both of these. Okay. Alright, we go. You're about to leave the Barrens and enter the Seamstresses Union. Would you like to proceed? Alright. The Seamstresses Union. Relative to the rest of the Barrens, Touristville is a neon-clothed oasis. At its heart is the Seamstresses Union. Housed in an old brownstone building on the corner of illegal and opportunity. Bums huddle together, gangsters strut the streets, and the occasional salaryman comes slumming. The Union building has been retrofitted, rebuilt, and restored so many times that it's like an aging starlet wearing too much makeup in an attempt to stay young. The wild ivy growing out of the gutters adds to this effect. As you enter, the murmur of hushed conversation washes over you. The dive bar denizens raise their heads, take your measure, and then go back to their business. This is the kind of place where everyone knows your name but keeps to themselves. Alright, let's go in. Find and question Coyote. Cherry Bomb. The bartender is a striking elf sporting a perfectly toned body, perfectly pouty lips, and perfectly tapered ears. Her eyes harmonize save me and take me in equal measures, hitting just the right notes for the maximum extraction of tips. She looks at you, sees another elf, and smiles big. Hey there, I haven't seen you here before. What can I get you? Something dirty in a clean glass. How about a date? From the looks of this place, I can probably get anything I want. I found a bar tab with Coyote's name on it. She here. How about a date? She giggles with practiced ease. The elf girl next door. That's sweet. Nobody ever asked me that around here. Sorry, babe, I'm off the menu. Drink, whiskey, straight up beers, soy calf, black and hot. She starts to turn away when a man with the face of a survivor and the zeal of a convert tugs at her arm hard. It's clear the two have a history. They try to keep their voices low, but the intensity of their conversation makes them easy to overhear. Shane. Cherry. You have to listen to me. If you stick around here, you could end up dead or worse. The Ripper is out there and he's real. That last killing happened just down the block. And now Coyote's missing. They'll probably find her tomorrow in a dumpster without her head. Come on, Cherry Bomb. Think. I think plenty, Shane. I'm getting a PH frickin' D from UW in neuroprosthetics, studying under Ojemans. And how Ojemans? I don't know. And how am I paying for it? Bartending, tips. There are faster ways for a Baron's girl to earn that kind of scratch, but I'm not taking them. So what do you want from me? I want what you want. A better life. A better world for everyone. The Universal Brotherhood can give you that. I've heard this all before. This isn't some trick to get us back together. Things are different now. I'm different now. The Brotherhood. Cherry Bomb's pretty face is hard, armored in lipstick and low expectations. The Universal Brotherhood is for other people, Shane. Rich Bellevue types who can afford their membership fees and voluntary donations. This isn't about money. It's about binding the world together in brotherhood. Come with me. Attend the discovery meeting. Get to the core of who you are. I heard Line Telestrian give a talk last night. The new family of the sixth world. I've got a family right here, Shane. They're drunks and lowlifes and whores, and I'd choose them over any of your Brotherhood members. Now, Buzz, I need to get back to work. With body language that leaves no questions that the conversation is over, Cherry Bomb turns her back on him. Sorry, I got interrupted. I heard he's got the strength of the righteous, doesn't he? Boyfriend find religion? Sorry you had to go through that. Sounds like you got big plans for yourself. Sorry you had to go through that. Sounds like you've got big plans for yourself. Her pretty eyes soften. Yeah, I do. Can't stay here forever. You've got a look that says you're not just here for the entertainment. Are you a badge? I think you know the no. I didn't think so. You look like a runner to me. We're trained to spot a bronze the minute they walk in here. Something I can help you with? I have a few questions. Maybe. I'm going to look around. I have a few questions. Ask away. Tell me about this place. Some come here for booze, some for companionship. Others are looking for something they can't get anywhere else. If it's illegal or immoral, and it can be bought, sold, rented, or consumed, you can probably find it here. The Union seems to attract people like you. Who was that you were talking to? Shane, old boyfriend. He used to work here. Then one day, he saw a billboard for the Universal Brotherhood, and that was that. Went to a meeting, made new friends, moved in with them. I was happy for him, until he started coming around trying to recruit me. I don't need that dreck. That guy mentioned Coyote. She here? She looks worried. No, I think she's away on business. Business, huh? Is she a shaman with a name like Coyote? She laughs. No, she shot at Coyote once, thinking it was a shaman who double-crossed her. We've been calling her Coyote ever since. Her face falls. She's been missing for a couple of days now. Some people think the Ripper got her, but I know her. Coyote can take care of herself. Ever hear the name Sam Watts? She nods. Sam was a regular customer and a regular pain in the ass for as long as I've been here. Talked a big game, but he was always broke. As soon as he got any money in his pocket, it went straight to his head. Chips, drugs, or booze. Coyote had a soft spot for him, though. Did you see Sam on the night he died? No, that was Coyote's shift. Who runs this place? I want to talk to them. That'd be Miss Kubota. She's in the back room. You can't miss her. Thanks for the intel. I appreciate your help. Gutter punks have to stick together. Talk to you later. Okay. Eric Mersman. Hey guy, I got some extra outfits I'm trying to unload. You want the first dibs? I'll take a look. Ooh. Alley punk, dressed one step above a street ganger grants 3 HP, 4 armor. Secure ninja clothing, 3 armor, dodge +1. Tourist look, 3 armor, 1 intelligence. Salish runner. Clothes directly imported from the Salish Council grants charisma. Thaumaturgic armor, willpower, black hat, intelligence. Owned. Oh, these are like the basic outfits. I see. Okay. So we get charisma, right? Yeah. Ooh, look at me. Nice. Alright, so... Jen Parks, who's this? Jen Parks. The Asian woman's expression reads open for business, but her demeanor reads dealer rather than companion. She has a jack on her neck, a gun on her hip, and a chip on her shoulder. She eyes you with a sneer. You look like you'd use some firepower, something simple. I got guns so smart, they practically fire themselves. You looking for tech? Got some of that too, if that's the way you roll. Show me what you got. Fichetti Security. A low-grade pistol carried mostly by guards. Does he have a rifle? Weapons. Alright, so we already have the rifle, the base rifle. So maybe... I got a pistol, right? Just keep it. Can we talk to her? No. Oh, got a pistol. That's good. Mr. Kluve. Posted in the doorway to the VIP section is a tower of troll muscle wrapped in an impossibly tailored suit. Whether the product of good genes or expensive aftermarket cosmetic work. The troll's gleaming horns perfectly frame his face, and his polished tusks and goatee accentuate the set of a lantern jaw. Welcome. Please behave yourself. Will do. You get trouble in here often? You must be the union's hired muscle. Funny place for the architect to put a wall. A load bearing, too. You have business here? Looking into the death of Sam Watts. Yes, and it's none of yours. I have a friend of Sam Watts. Know him. Looking into the... I was a friend of Sam Watts. Know him. Sure, everyone here knew Sam. Shame to lose a part of the family. There's a sharpness in Kluve's eyes. The look of a man who has seen much and earned wisdom at a young age. I figure Sam was the type who needed to be thrown out on occasion. You ever have to toss Sam out on his ass? In your role here, I suppose you often escorted Sam to the door. I figured Sam was the type who needed to be thrown out on occasion. Encouraged to call it a night, I'd say. Sam was a drunk, but he usually wasn't a violent one. Usually? What about the night he died? He was a bit agitated, didn't catch the specifics. Might have been over a woman. Thought I was going to have to show him out, but I had to deal with a couple of rival go-gangers posturing for one of the working girls upstairs. Jake helped Sam out instead. Thanks for the info. Keep those eyes and ears open. I appreciate you talking with me. Happy to help. So he was friendly. No, I'm good. Already talked. Oh. I exited the game by accident. What? Is this bugged? Johnny Clean. Oh, okay, we're not bugged. Johnny Clean. This guy looks cool. The man is dressed like a janitor, but is wearing unusual clean overalls. He's tall, rail thin, and has a cunning look in his eye that says he's more than just a maintenance man. Howdy. Name's Johnny Clean. You new? Yeah, first time. Just getting a look at the place. I'll mind my business, you mind yours. I am. I imagine you've seen all sorts of things in a place like this, eh? True, quite true. And I keep my mouth shut about it, too. That's the secret to keeping a job here and staying alive in general. Gotta work. See you around. Okay, that's weird. That's Miss Kubota. Noog. Who's Noog? Covered in glowing magical talismans and fetishes, the troll does not seem fully of this world. He mumbles to himself constantly, apparently participating in several conversations at once, but with entities you can neither see nor hear. Oh, he looks cool as shit. Like the tech and the runes. Mother, I told you, it's not like that at all. Bring me proof and you shall have it. I'm honored, your majesty. That was why I said to use mustards instead of catsup. Ketchup. Forgive me, Jean, I was a fool. He looks you in the eye, his other conversations on hold. You may peruse my magical wares and see their glory. I would like to see your wares. Requires spell casting. Requires spell casting. Conjuring. Chi casting. Spirit summoning. Oh, this is... Oh, I see. So this is for casters. Got it. You see? Inclusive. There's a guy dancing. This is Miss Kubota. Miss Kubota watches you cross the room, sizing you up as you approach. As you get closer, you can see that she's of mixed race. African and Japanese. Her demeanor says, "This is my house, mess with it at your peril," but her eyes twinkle with a playful light when she speaks. Konbanwa, good evening. My, but aren't you the pretty elf? Are you enjoying this seamstresses union? There should be plenty for a man like you to enjoy. She eyes you closely. Or is this business? I'm tempted to ask what's upstairs. Business. I just need a moment of your time, Miss Kubota. I have topics to discuss. Soka. And why should I help you? Sam Watts, I'm looking for his killer. Jake sent me. I'm hunting the Ripper. Jake sent me. I'm glad to hear that Jake Armitage is alive. And again, he lives an interesting life. Very well. If Jake sent you to me, I will help you. What do you want to know? How well did you know Sam? I knew him. We all did. Sam was a regular here. Whenever he could beg or borrow enough neon to become altered in some way, drugs, chips, alcohol, it didn't matter to Sam. As long as he was bent, he was always looking for his next fix. He clung to this place like it was his lifeline, and we treated him as part of the family, even if none of us truly liked him, except Coyote. Did you see Sam on the night of death? He was here, quite inebriated, as he often was. Coyote was working bar that night, and she informed me that Sam was getting rowdy and belligerent with other customers. When I requested he leave, he refused. My bouncer, Mr. Kluve, was off dealing with another issue, so I requested that Jake escort Sam out the back door to the alley. That was the last I saw of either of them. Why is this place called the Seamstresses Union? During the gold rush years, there was a census, and the politicians wanted as high a number as possible to gain power and revenue. To bolster their numbers, they decided to include all the quote-unquote working girls, of which there were many, to the rolls. However, given the times, they could not list the girls' true occupations, so they entered them all as seamstresses. When a girl accumulated enough money to open her own place of business, she named it the Seamstresses Union, so potential workers would know what they would be treated fairly there. That they would be treated fairly there, and thus a rich tradition was born. So you're a former seamstress? No. Perhaps when we know each other more, I will reveal more about myself. For now, enjoy the union. One more question. Can you tell me where to find Coyote? Her face darkens. Would that I could. I have not seen her in 2 days. She's a smart woman and quite dangerous, but I fear for her. If she's dangerous, why fear for her? If she's smart, why fear for her? I'm sure she can take care of herself. Perhaps, all the same, I wish I could see her. She's like a daughter to me. Her room is upstairs. If you're looking for her, I invite you to examine it. You may be able to uncover her whereabouts. I would not normally betray her privacy in this way, but she's missed 2 shifts now, and cannot be reached on her comm. It is unlike her. If something has happened, I will not have an inaction on my consciousness. Here's the key. Oh, nice. Oh, she just lets me go. That's pretty cool. We've gone upstairs. Oh, okay. Terminal.
There's a mid-grade security panel attached to the nearby door. It's set to require a password for entry. Oh, we can hack it. Beep, 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 beep. What is this? The stuffed bear seems to be hiding something. Nitro. Strength and willpower +2 and charisma and stamina. And charisma and intelligence -2 for 5 rounds. What would you like to do? Send item to stash. It's pretty cool. We got a little item out of that. It wasn't expensive, but who cares? What's here? Is this a random room? Huh? Guess nothing to loot here. So this must be the room. So can we do something here? No. Okay. Oh shit. Whoa. There's 4 different things. Okay. Looks like Coyote keeps her clothes in boxes on the floor. The stand is littered with action movies and cigarette butts. A frame painting of the Chicago skyline done in stylized silhouette. Coyote's bed has a diary with several papers sticking out of it. Open the diary to the first paper. There's a receipt stuck between the pages and a diary entry. Read a diary entry. I came back from my shift to find 4 of Paco's goons sleeping on our apartment floor. It's getting fragging ridiculous. I want to be with him, with a real Paco. Paco. Paco or Paco? Paco. Paco. This Cutter Drac keeps messing everything up. I love him. Oh, sorry guys. But he's totally different with the gang. It's how I make cash, baby. He always says, I try to tell him he doesn't need the cash. I can support us both with what I make at the Seamstresses Union, but he still goes on these runs. With these bozos all over my floor, I feel like he's just seeing how far he can push me before I kick him out. I try to be patient, but why does it have to be all one way? As soon as the last cutter was out of the door, I lost it. I told him if he ever pulled Drek like that again, that he would be sleeping in the alley. Of course, he begged and pleaded with me, telling me it wouldn't happen again. I don't want to deal with this anymore, but I don't want him to leave. He's the reason I go through all that stuff last year. Got my bartending license, got this apartment, and this life. I know he cares about me and loves me, more than his involvement with the Cutters. I just wish I could slice out that gang from our lives together. Slice out the fear that comes along with it. Read the diary entry, read the diary entry. I came back from the goons sleeping on... Oh, okay, we read that. Inspect the receipt. A receipt for a Browning Max power pistol from Gin Park downstairs with a note saying how big guns and hot women turn her on. Okay, flip to a different page. Open the diary to the second paper. The paper has a handwritten poem on it and a diary entry. Diary entry. Sometimes it seems like Peiko reads my mind, or my diary. Maybe he does the latter. I wouldn't be surprised. Hi, Peiko. Ever since last week, he hasn't mentioned the Cutters once. He leaves the apartment with a "see you in a few hours, babe," and returns later without comments. I don't know if it's really going to help us to avoid the subject in conversation completely, but I have felt better without our constant arguing about it. The last 2 nights, I've come home from work to Peiko waiting up for me, slouching on the old dumpster couch with a novel 4 inches from his face. I imagine that as as I turn the key in the door, he perks up and makes himself look especially studious for when I get the door open. He seems superficially surprised to see me, but I love this little act. Read a diary entry, read a poem. Let's just say that Peiko should stick to guns and motorcycles and leave the poetry to others. Alright, open the diary to the third paper. There is a paper and an old photograph stuck between the pages. Look at the picture. The picture shows a young girl with caramel skin and dark brown hair. She has a skin wrapped around her arm, yet she's smiling. The back of the photograph has shadows scrawled on it. Look at the picture. Oh, inspect the receipts. The COD receipt for a special order, 5 pounds of zebra meat from Maury's Meat Emporium located near Pike Place Market.
Okay. And fourth paper. A receipt for a wall safe installed near the bathroom door. A receipt for a wall safe installed near the bathroom door. Receipt for a wall safe. So here maybe? Set to combination 342436. Oh, that's all there is to it. Put the diary back down. Oh, it is this. The broken mirror was hiding a small safe. Input the code. The safe beeps cheerfully and responds and the door comes open. Oh, a grenade. Send item to your stash. Computer. Coyote's computerization probably fished it out of a junkyard. It doesn't even have a data jack, and the cracked display is covered with fingerprints. Tapping the keyboard causes the dust-caked fans to spin up, only to display on screen password. Without the password, the only other button on screen is a password recovery option. Password recovery, run a brute force password crack. Leave the computer. Do we have karma to upgrade? Oh, we got 8, so we should be good. Spend karma. Intelligence. Decking. There it is. Decking. Can we break it now? Yeah. Run a brute force password crack. The crack easily unhashes the password. Trust no one, and you're transferred to the desktop. The computer has a basic list of applications. Calendar. 3 days ago. Meet with Delilah about gig. Today. Meet Peiko for date at Pike Place Market. Due in 30 minutes. Contacts. Coyote's contact list is exactly one entry, someone named Peiko. There is no comlink number or other contact information for him available. This does not seem like a very useful list of contacts. Access history. A quick scan of her recent searches shows that Coyote has been reading a great deal about hellhounds. It also suggests more than a casual interest in vintage action figures. Leave the computer. Speak with... Find and question Coyote and speak with Miss Kubota. Okay. All right. So, do we go back downstairs? Yeah. So I think this is a good ending point. We explored a lot. We separated from the guy Jake, and now we're on our own, and now we're gonna go and look for Coyote, but that is going to wait until next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you very soon. Have a great night, everybody. Bye.